Okay, I'm fixing to tell y'all a story all about how I became a private investigator. It all started a long time ago. I feel like this is going to be like a 25-part series. And we're not going to get out of it tonight. So there I was, minding my own business on my 21st birthday, looking for a job at Kmart's so I could afford the luxuries of college life. And by that I mean beer. So I went to the Kmart's because my grandma worked there as a greeter, and I thought I'd have a pretty good chance of getting me a job there stocking shelves. So I went, and the guy found out that I was studying criminal justice at college, and he said, "Have you heard about loss prevention?" So I shows up for my first day of work. And it just so happened, right when I came to clock in, there was something going down, and there was this woman, and she was stealing the most crazy things. She had stolen a pound cake and a mop and a bunch of stickers, and she just had stacks and stacks and stacks of stuff in her cart and in her pockets and on her person and just everywhere. And she had a bunch of stuff, a whole shopping cart full, and she was shoplifting it and she had walked out into the parking lot to take it into her truck. And my boss, he stopped her, and she started putting up a really big fight. And so they say to me, 21-year-old Courtney had just clocked in for her very first shift, "Courtney, go help." So here I go running down the aisle at Super Kmart's to get outside to help my boss apprehend this woman. She was freakishly strong. So anyway, we apprehend her, put her in handcuffs. This was back in the day when things were physical. And we brought her back to the office and prosecuted her, and she, the cops came and they took her. And my boss was so impressed with the events of the evening that he bought us a steak dinner. And he brought it into the office there where we were. I'm sitting in the dark. The air conditioning's beating down on my face. I'm eating a steak dinner in front of all these surveillance cameras. And I was like, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. The funniest part of that whole event was that I was also working as a probation officer as part of an internship to get my criminal justice degree. So I was working as a probation officer and working at Kmart and going to college trying to graduate. And one of my very first probationers that I got when I became a probation officer was that woman. And that was not the only time that happened. That happened several more times during my tenure as a probation officer / loss prevention ninja. That is the first of many Stakeout Stories. I'll talk to y'all later.